Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to mix sounds with circular breathing and basic rhythms. After you have understood how to circular breathe properly, try to do the exercises of the overtones, articulation, and vocals again. But now, whenever you run out of air, start circular breathing until you have enough air to keep going with the exercise. Make sure you don't overflow yourself with air or get yourself out of air completely. In general, we wish to avoid pushing ourselves to the extremes. We want to have a comfortable amount of air always. Let's do some overtones and breathing. Now, let's try some articulation and breathing. Now, let's try some vocals and breathing. Now, let's go over some exercises that mix everything we learned so far. We're going to mix overtones, articulation, and vocals in order to create more complicated sounds. Whenever you feel like you're running out of air, fill yourself up using circular breathing, and then keep practicing. Let's start with mixing overtones and articulation. We'll be playing the articulation we know, taka taka, and we're going to mix it with tiki tiki. It's okay to keep your cheeks open while playing the taka taka, but when alternating to tiki tiki, your cheeks must be closed in order to hear the crispy overtone sound. Experiment and try different combinations of taka taka and tiki tiki. Next, we're going to mix articulation and vocals. Simply play taka taka and add a low or high voice. The possibilities are endless. Try these examples and then try inventing new ones. Another cool exercise is mixing overtones and vocals. Simply say anything from O to E and add a low or high voice on it. Here's an example. And lastly, let's mix all of them together. Say taka taka and tiki tiki while adding a high or low voice on them. Go crazy and make the craziest, weirdest sounds you can imagine while playing the didgeridoo. You can really get creative with it. What I just said was and you can also do Remember also that you can say anything you want into the didgeridoo. No one will be able to tell what you're saying, and it does give the sound a little twist. Remember, when you run out of air, fill yourself up with circular breathing. Congratulations, you are now officially at an intermediate level. So what did we learn? We learned how to choose a didgeridoo. We learned how to properly hold a didge and how to correctly position your mouth on it. We learned a lot of different fundamental techniques: the drone, articulation, overtones, vocals, the walk sound, circular breathing, and how to mix those techniques. I hope you enjoyed our beginner's course and that you had a fun and effective learning experience. You're more than welcome to move on to our next course, where I'll teach you how to play dynamic rhythms on time, advanced sound effects, basic beatboxing, and advanced beats. Our intermediate course will evolve you into a complete player with well-rounded capabilities, and you'll be able to easily join jam sessions, bands, or just create beautiful music on your own. Here's a taste of what you will learn in the next course. Also, you're going to learn So, if you want to learn this stuff and much more, you're welcome to meet me at our next course.